Hey everybody, all right, so today we're going to be going over circles and just kind of the area of a circle, circumference, radius, and diameter. So those are going to be the big ones. All right, so a radius is something that it's a line that goes halfway through the circle. It does not go all the way through, and it's represented in equations as r. So it can be really, it just has to be half of the line all the way, not all the way through, but just a little bit. The cool thing about the radius is that they can be from any point of the circle. So all of these lines, even though they're coming in at different directions, it's still the same number. The radius is the same throughout the whole circle. A diameter is different from the circle. It's two radiuses or radii. So it goes all the way through the circle. An easy way to remember the difference is of diameter, as it's killing it, it's dying, it's getting stabbed all the way through the circle. It's a little bit, morbid, which is a little horrifying, but you know what? It does help. So think of diameter as the circle dying because a line goes all the way through it. It's represented as d in equations. So knowing what a radius and diameter is, we'll be able to at least calculate the area of a circle. An area, the formula for an area of the circle is pi r squared, which is just pi times radius to the second power. Pi always equals 3.14. For the high set, you don't normally need to solve for pi. Sometimes you can, so if it's like 2 pi, then you can multiply 2 times 3.14. But you're only solving for what pi is with that number if it asks. Many times the answer choices are just going to be like 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, things like that, so you don't actually have to simplify it. So an example of area is find the area of this circle. You want to write out the equation first. You're going to plug in the radius. The radius is 5 in this equation. Then you're going to square it. Remember, squaring a number is just the number times itself. So 5 times 5. The square of that would be 25. Next, you just bring down the pi. So it's just 25 pi. If the answer choices are asking you to, break it down and find the actual number, it would be 25 times 3.14. But for purposes of the high set, it's only going to be 25 pi. To find the circumference, it's very easy. All you want to do is it's 2 pi r or pi d, d pi, anything like that. So 2 pi r, you're just looking for the radius, multiply it by 2, and then bring down pi. That's how you find the circumference. Or if you have the diameter, it's the diameter and then pi. Really simple, really easy stuff. So here's an example of it. We have the radius here is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Bring down the pi. Circumference of the circle is 10 pi. If you have a line all the way through, remember the radius is double, and that's what equals the diameter. So that would be 10. So it would still be 10 pi. Here are some practice problems. I want you to kind of look at all of them. Find the area and the circumference of each circle. Go ahead and pause the video now to solve each circle, finding the area and the circumference of the circle. Go ahead and pause it, and then we'll go over the answers. All right, so now checking the answers. The area and circumference of the first circle is 25 pi and 10 pi. Remember that half of the diameter is the radius, so if you find the diameter but you're looking for the area, you gotta just put it in half. So for number 1, it's 10. The radius, half of 10 is 5, so the radius is 5. Believe that's everything. If you have any other questions, please ask me or your teacher. and we'll be happy to help you. I hope this video helps you in learning about circles. Please check out the other videos for anything else that you need help on.